Alright guys, here we go. Low dose, the end of stage 3. He's gonna go for the dismount on the pipe slider. And he goes for it. No! Building up that swing, taking some extra swings. No! Conductive misses the transfer to the second wing nut. And just like that, Steel Castle Tournament 1 is over. Man, hello everybody, it's that time again. Welcome back to Steel Castle, one of Roblox's many Ninja Warrior competitions. Our first tournament saw 100 hopefuls attempt the course, none of which being able to become a grand champion, which is why today marks the start of our second installment, where the courses are even tougher, but so are our competitors. With many new faces this tournament, as well as old, we have made a ranking system just so you can tell who is who. Just like last tournament, let's take a look at some of the people you should watch out for. This tournament brings many promising newcomers as well as returning competitors. Starting off with LyricalWonders, the host of Dooze Warrior. He's shown great improvement in the mini competitions, getting all the way to stage 2. Not only that, he got deep into it in the mini as well, beating everybody else. Kino Flame won while coming up short on stage 1 last tournament, has improved a lot. Once again, he came very close to clearing stage 1 and had a great pace going. I believe that he has a shot to clear stage 1 for sure. Norwegian is one of the many victims of the captain's cabin from last tournament. Today he plans to get back to it and beat it so he can get further into the competition than he ever has. As for newcomers, we have Gxlactic, who is one of the top RNW competitors ever, with multiple titles under his belt such as Rising Ninja Warrior and Ninja Coolio Warrior. Can he add another to his list? Joining those athletes will be all 10 competitors who beat stage 1 in the last tournament. This includes Tobiz12345, who notably announced his retirement in the last tournament. Also, we have Conductive Arrow and Flodos, the 2 finalists who made it to stage 3. Flodos so far getting further than anybody on the 3rd stage. Conductive and Flodos will both be running back to back at number 99 and 100. Before we get started, how about we take a look at the modified first stage? Almost all of stage 1 has been modified since last tournament, with one of the few things staying the same being the 85-second time limit that our competitors must run against. Competitors start with a new one, the Archer Alley. They gotta hop across the 3 spinning triangles, jump to the rope, and swing to safety. After that is the returning log grip, directly followed by the swing surfer, which has been made slightly easier since tournament 1. Up next is the redesigned block step. Jump around the blockades using the lockstep platforms and try not to fall. After that is the half pipe attack, which has received a paint job since last tournament. Once again, the Great Wall returns to waste competitors' time, followed by the brand new tuning forks. Jump across the 4 spinning tuning forks and make sure you get to the other side without falling. If you have any time left at this point, your final challenge is the captain's cabin. Last tournament, this one was a sleeper, taking out people when they least expected it. Climb up the ship wheel, reach the top, and hit the buzzer. Once again, if you fail an obstacle or run out of time before you hit the buzzer, your tournament is finished. Without any further interruptions, let's get down to the first stage, where the competition is about to once again begin. Well, kicking things off for tournament 2, we have Viking Roblox YT. This is his first appearance, as we talked about the ranking system earlier, so he has the newcomer tag underneath his name. I'm very interested in what this guy has in store for us. You know, we have a lot of new obstacles and new competitors this tournament, so let's see what he can do. It's on to... oh! Well, as soon as this tournament started, we already have a fail. Viking Roblox YT is down. Well, looking to change that is our next competitor, Dr. Ninja 64, also a newcomer. He is hoping to expand on what just happened to Viking. Let's see what he can do. We have a much cleaner run on the Archer Alley right there. Perfect. That's what I like to see. Now we got log grip back from last tournament. Now you're not able to jump off the log. You have to walk off of it. Oh! And it looks like that's going to be a challenge for a lot of our competitors today. And he already left the game. Oh my god. Now we have our first regular of the tournament, Cyan Show Speed. If I'm not mistaken, last tournament he felt the swing surfer. So he's looking to, expand on his performance from last time. Archer Alley makes it look pretty easy. Oh, but he's stuck on the rope though. Interesting. Oh, he's still on the rope. Taking an extra swing. That's never safe. It's a tricky rope to get a hold of. On the log grip. He beat this last time. Let's see if he can do it again. And he's done it. Our first rematch of the tournament. Cyan Show Speed versus the Swing Surfer. Can he get it? He's on the mount. And he gets the rope. He's going to beat the Swing Surfer. Now we have a look at the redesigned block step from last tournament. It's way harder and nicer now. On the second one. This might stand no match for him. He's doing really good so far. Oh no! Right at the dismount. And he walks over to his fellow competitors to see what he did wrong. While some people are getting their last minute practice in, some competitors are already ready to go. Like Mr. Number 4, Researcher Space Token, aka the dude that does YT2. This is his second appearance as well. I cannot remember how we did last tournament. I want to say block step, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Very clean. That's probably the cleanest attempt on Archer Alley I've seen so far. He's onto the log grip now. And he's going to get a clean dismount. Got that. Walking over to Swing Surfer. Last tournament, the Swing Surfer was easily the most difficult obstacle on stage 1. And so far, it's posed no issue for now 2 people. Block step, we just saw Cyan Show Speed go down here. Can he overcome it? He can! We have our first look at the redesigned half-pipe attack with a new landing and a nice coat of paint. Let's see what he got. Onto the rope. And he gets it! We're back. Number 4 is on the Great Wall. This is a deep run for their 4th run. Oh, but he misses his first attempt. He's going to have to go back to the green line, which has been pushed back a little bit further than last tournament. And he misses it again. If he wants any shot at clearing, he's got to get it within the next 2 attempts. Can he get it? He can. Tuning forks, another new obstacle on stage 1. He's got to blaze through this obstacle. Oh, no. He missed the second step. But coming from last tournament, that was an impressive sophomore season from Researcher. Next up, we got DJ Jumpman 23. I'm pretty sure that's a Michael Jordan reference. And if y'all did not know, Michael Jordan is my second cousin. We all know he's got that hoop. We know we got that range, but does he have the ninja skills? Let's find out. And he's onto the rope. Can he get the rope? And he gets the swing, and he's on the dismount. Log grip time. Once again, this obstacle was pretty tricky last tournament as well. And it's also proving to still be pretty tricky this time. Taking out Mr. Michael Jordan. This is Michael Jordan. I don't care. Nice Cat 920 is an OG competitor. He's a Nibor guy. And it's really weird seeing him here. So I'm really curious how he's going to do. I haven't seen this guy in literally years. So how is he going to adapt to modern ninja? Not very well. He's probably never seen a push rope before. I hope you see another Nice Cat 920 comeback. Next up is Nibor fan. Wait till he finds out that this is not Nibor, guys. I don't want to be the one to tell him, but this is literally not Nibor. Oh my goodness gracious. But he's off nonetheless. Well, maybe he'll do maybe he'll do better in Nibor. Oh, I love this dude. It's Taka-kun. Everybody knows Taka-kun. Mr. Commentary. Taka-kun is known for his commentary. He is from Japan, and he would do the commentary for the last 20 runners on Dynamite. So I'm really curious. Last time he got to the half pipe attack and walked off a platform. So let's hope that platforms are not his downfall again today. That platform is still pretty much, it's not the exact same, but it's still there. It's waiting for him. Oh no! Taka-kun down way earlier this time. He beat Swing Surfer last tournament. Next up is Gamer1222B. Competing for his second time as well as most other competitors. Let's see what he's got. I think this is another wipeout guy as well. I'm not 100% sure though. Beats the first obstacle with ease. Very clean. Onto the log grip. I'm pretty sure he beat this one last time as well. Coming up to Swing Surfer. So Swing Surfer is now taking out one person. Once again, this obstacle has been made much easier from last tournament. But that doesn't mean you can sleep on the rest of the course. He's coming on the block step. Gets around that first wall. The second. Gonna get the third. And he does. We have another half pipe attack attempt. He's been straight gaming across this course. Can he game the half pipe attack though? He cannot. He had a very slow run and just slipped straight off the wall. It wasn't even close. Well, next up we have Famalom, returning back to the R&W community as of recently. I don't have much information on him besides he's done well in comps that have not been aired yet. Famalom is making already just taken off. He's probably the smoothest run to this point so far, but he hasn't gotten very deep, has he? He's not. Coming over to Swing Surfer. I often play Fortnite with Famalom. He's pretty garbage. That's all I can tell you, really. Famalom is coming over to block step. He's going to get around that first wall. Second. And he gets around the third. We have another half pipe attack attempt. Second in a row. This has really been the separator so far. Can he get that rope? He gets the rope. And he's going to get the dismount. Perfect. Coming over to the Great Wall. We saw Researcher struggle with this one earlier. And so is Famalom. Famalom is also struggling. He needs to make sure that he gets up quickly. And he gets it. He has plenty of time left to clear. All he needs to do is not make a mistake on the tuning forks. We saw Researcher underestimate this one. He's getting deeper than him so far. And he turns it. And he's going to beat it. Captain's Cabin. This was an underrated killer last tournament. One small mistake will end your run. And he's just going to ride it up to the top because he has enough time to. Famalom, the klaxon's going to sound, but I don't think it's really going to matter. Famalom is going to be the first clear of Tournament 2 of Steel Castle. Famalom with a very easy going run. 3 seconds left on the clock, but that does not matter. Famalom will be going to stage 2 as our first clear. It's not been all stars and rainbows though, as during this fast forward, no one was able to even beat the third obstacle. We had 4 more competitors go, and all 4 of them fell pretty early, such as Coolie Kid Will 2, who failed the Swing Surfer. Unfortunate way to end the rookie season. Newcomer Light V also was on the log grip when he unexpectedly fell right at the end of the track. Our next competitor is regular It's Last Ocean 123, making his second appearance in the second tournament here today. Now last tournament, he failed the half pipe attack. He was the first person to get there last tournament, and he's looking for a rematch today. So we're very interested in how he can do. I haven't seen him practice much. Last tournament, I remember he was always practicing this course, and now he's kind of been a little bit more absent. I know he's done good in some other competitions that have not aired yet, but, I really can't disclose any of that information, you know what I'm saying? He's on the block step, though. Once again, he beat the easier in the original version last tournament. It's not going to be an issue for him today. He's onto the half pipe attack, the rematch we've been waiting for, that he's been waiting for. Can he get it this time? Oh, no! And just like last tournament, It's Last Ocean down in the exact same spot. Well, looking to lighten up the mood a little bit, we got CJG Productions YT. Newcomer, got 85 seconds on the clock. He's going to hit that Archer Alley. Oh my goodness gracious. I gave you that whole intro for you to follow. Next up, we have Muffin Power 123. Returning from last tournament, I want to say she failed Swing Surfer as well. Once again, a lot of competitors last tournament failed Swing Surfer. It was a tricky obstacle. But so far, making short work of the first obstacle. Log grip beat this last tournament as well. Muffin Power is going to make the dismount easily. Coming over to Swing Surfer. We're going to get another rematch right here. Makes the jump onto it. And dismounts. Already doing better than last tournament. Muffin Power is gonna walk over to block step. Just her first look at it. Ooh, just narrowly gets the first one. Ah! Slips off the side of that second wall. And that's gonna end her second tournament right there. Well, our next competitor is Brando4433. And while this might look like a random, Brando is actually an experienced Halo player in Halo Ninja Warrior competitions, doing well in competitions such as Spartan Ninja Warrior. His Xbox alias is Glowcombs, so if that name sounds familiar, that's exactly who this is. And this is one of my first time seeing him on Roblox, so I'm very interested as how those Halo skills are going to translate over to Roblox, you know what I'm saying? So it's on the block step already. I've been talking so long, he's already halfway through the course almost. Easily through block step, half pipe attack time. This is once again the make or break so far for stage 1. Most competitors have done pretty well after this point. Brando is going to be getting the dismount and coming over to Great Wall. Let's see if he can get it in 1. Yes, he can. Brando is having a dominant performance thus far. He has 2 more obstacles standing in front of him in a Roblox clear. He's going to spin the third tuning fork, make the dismount, and he's got it. 20 seconds left on the clock just about. He's just going to ride up the wheel just like Fomalom. And he's just going to take the easy route to the finish. Another dominant clear here on stage 1. And he's got it. Glowcombs, Brando4433 has cleared the first stage in his newcomer appearance. Just like Fomalom, we have 2 newcomers so far on stage 2. It took us 37 competitors for 1 clear last tournament. And now we have 2 within the first 20. Next up, we have NES Ninja 5. I know he is an R&L captain for the Portland Paladins, I believe? I can't remember. I don't think that's the right team. But, last tournament, I think he made it halfway through the course, max. So I'm curious what he's going to do to improve on his performance from last time. So far, he's coming on to the log grip, and he's down. Coming over to the swing surfer now. Once again, most difficult obstacle from last tournament. Ooh! Narrowly makes that jump. He's going to come over to the block step. Block step once again. It's been mix and match here. Some people make it, some people don't. But he's going to make it. NES Ninja, we have another run onto the half pipe attack. Can he grab that rope? Yes, he can. And he swings to the dismount. Oh, he missed the jump to the dismount. And I can tell he's pretty upset about that one. A little bit more progress into the first stage for NES. Next up is Football Fan 0506. I wonder if he likes football. Let me know in the comments, guys. Do y'all think Football Fan likes football? Sporting the noob outfit with the yellow scarf, I kind of like it. We see a lot of competitors with this outfit, such as Yas and Bowsy Pie wearing similar outfits, which we'll see both of them later on in the tournament, way later on. But so far, Football Fan is making the first stage look pretty simple, but he's only on the 3rd obstacle. Decent jump on the swing surfer. Coming over to block step. Can he get around that wall? Oh no, he lands on the support. He can save it though. All he has to do is not touch the black. Uh-oh. Oh no. Football Fan, he touched the stun and got... Oh gosh. Well, that's not how I'd want that to end. Well, our next competitor has clearly not played the game in a while because they don't even know the first obstacle is Archer Alley now. This is JIPG Productions YT. I don't know if... Oh wow, that was an impressive save on that push rope. Just narrowly escapes the first obstacle coming over the log grip. Can he get the dismount? Of course he can. Because he's that guy, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, he's literally that guy. You feel me? So he's coming over to the swing surfer right now. Can he get the dismount? Oh, okay, taking a backswing. This might screw him over. What the crap? What? Alright, block step. This guy's, he's put on a little bit of show. A few big saves so far. Block step. Oh my god, dude. I have so much faith in you, bro. Like, what? I literally bet like $10 million on you, bro. Oh my god. Well, here is someone I wouldn't bet $10 million on. Static Lime. That was supposed to be funny. I'm just playing. Static Lime, he's the host of Lime Ninja Warrior and various wipeout competitions that I know he helps out on. I hate when people pause on that rope. It just gets me so scared. I don't want them to fall. Log grip time. As Rich UK would say, you can finish that on your own. I don't know if I can leave this in. Change that. Free the polar bear. Me personally, I remember Free from like wipeout games, but apparently he's like a big obvious now, so I'm curious to see how he's gonna do this tournament. He did not compete in tournament 1. This is his first appearance, and he's already making this course look easy. He's coming up to the log grip. He's gonna go down the track. He's gonna get the dismount. Yes, he is. Free the polar bear is an obvious from what I've heard recently, and you know, I'm not too fond of his comp results. Like, I don't really hear too much about Free the polar bear, which is why it'd be really nice today to see a solid performance from him. And so far he's making pretty good progress throughout the first stage. Free the polar bear is coming over to the half pipe attack. Yes sir. Can he get that rope? Hell yeah. He's gonna get the dismount. He's gonna be coming over to the great wall. 40 seconds left. Plenty of time. And he gets it on his first attempt. He's gonna have more than enough time to clear as long as he does not make a mistake. Free the polar bear. He's gonna spin that third one. Ooh, risky jump, going a little bit early, not spinning it all the way, but it's not gonna matter. Free the polar bear has 20 seconds left. He's gonna go for the climb. Free the polar bear with one of the fastest times we've seen yet. Another newcomer is going to the second stage. That is the third clear thus far. Free the polar bear with a dominant clear on stage 1. Remember guys, we'll see him in a little bit on stage 2, so stick around. Next up is Captain Boy's Ham. I'm not sure how to say that. He competed last tournament. I used his display name, which was just Chimchar. So, that he's in the death swing, but he gets out of it, so he's still alive. Coming up to the log grip. Can he get that dismount? That's the big part of this obstacle. Ooh, just barely. Chimchar Captain is coming over to the swing surfer right now. He's gonna, once again, another risky mount. Very unfortunate right there. He had a pretty bad jump. That just ends it all. Next up is Alpha VR 370YT. This is his first appearance, and if you did not know, he's a pretty popular YouTuber in the R&W community, so I'm very curious how these skills are going to translate. But from what I know, he is not like the greatest, greatest at the parkour, you know what I'm saying? So I'm very curious how he's going to do today. It's a new competition for him. Yeah, so he has over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. He's a pretty popular YouTuber. On top of that, he hosts his own competition called Alpha Ninja Warrior. And so far, it looks like he's doing pretty well. He's on to block step, and he has a decent amount of time, more than enough time to clear. All he has to do is make sure he keeps this same exact pace. Oh, where'd he go? Okay, there he is. He stopped his hype something. He looks pretty excited. I don't think he expected to get this far. A good dismount. About 40 seconds left coming into the Great Wall. A little bit less time than most people, so he's gonna make sure. So he accidentally. Alright, he's gonna have to get it right here. Oh, he missed it. If he wants any shot to clear, he has to get it right now. Oh no. Alpha VR, he's in a world of hurt right now. Another attempt missed. Alpha VR is not gonna be moving on to stage 2. He's gonna try and get as far as he can get. As that time starts to run out, that klaxon blaring in the background. Oh, and he fails tuning forks anyways. The pressure really got to him. But that was a great first showing from Alpha, and I'm sure we'll see him next time. So, next up is Akardis. Akardis is an OG ninja. I'm talking like War like 3 or whatever his first one was. He's been here since 2013, and he's making a comeback as of recently with his new competition. He has been around. Yeah, he's been around since about 2013. Currently, he's been helping Bubba Ace edit Knee War. He's had lots of issues with his video editing softwares, just like I am. So we're kind of in the same boat, so I sympathize with him. And I sympathize with his run so far. He's on block step. People have seemed to be figuring this one out, so that's great. Cardis is now coming over to the half pipe attack. Can you grab the rope? Yes, he can. Dismount? Even better. Great wall time. Cardis, plenty of time left to clear. Much more time than Alpha had at this point. He gets it in one. All he has to do is beat tuning forks. In the captain's cabin. He has 2 obstacles left. Clean run. Oh no! Cardis does the exact same thing as Alpha. Just rushing that 3rd one and going straight to the 4th and not taking time to assess the spin of the obstacle. Just like that, he just missed that jump. We'll see him next time though. Next up is Tango Mango. On God, I've never seen this person in my life, bro. Who is this? I'm just playing, bro. We welcome new people, just like we welcomed Mr. Sparky earlier. So maybe we'll see another, 1 in a million run right here. Tango Mango. I'm open to this. Tango. Oh my God, dude. I put $10 million on you, bro. Why you gotta do that to me? I'm just playing. Next up is Mr. Drew Case. Looking to better his performance from last tournament where he failed the log. But before he can get there, he has to beat the Archer Alley first, which has been a bit of a killer today, taking out Mr. Tango Mango right before him. But he makes it look easy. Now he gets the rematch we've all been looking for. Or I guess someone's been looking for. He gets it though. Swing Surfer, new territory for Drew Case. The Builder Pro himself. Can he get this jump? He can. Big PR for Drew Case. Let's see what he got on block step. Let's see if he's practiced. He's gonna try and get around that first wall, and he misses it completely. And just gets, he gets sent backwards. He jumped. Well, it's better than log grip, am I right? Well, our next competitor is LyricalWonders, host of Dooze Warrior. He's also one of our sponsors in this tournament. He's the first sponsor to run. So you'll see his little competition logo in the background, and we even have an advertisement from him later on in the competition. So he competed last tournament. He failed block step. Lyrical is looking to improve upon this performance. He had good performances in the minis from the first tournament, and I remember that pretty well. So I'm really curious if he can, replicate that success. He hasn't really replicated it much in the recent minis. He did really good in one. That's all I can tell you. So let's see if he can, get deep into this. And he's gotten past his nemesis. This is once again new territory for Lyrical in a competitive setting. He gets the half pipe attack broke, and he gets the dismount. LyricalWonders, great wall time. Plenty of time left to clear. About 40 seconds. He gets the rope, and he's up. Down the pole, coming over to tuning forks. As long as he does not make a mistake here, he's in the clean. He's in the green. He's the mean, lean green machine. LyricalWonders has beaten the tuning forks. 20 seconds left. Is he going to ride it up, or is he going to climb? He's going to climb. I love to see it. He's trying to get as much time left on that clock as he can. And he gets it. LyricalWonders is the 7th clear of Tournament 2. What an insane tournament this is shaped up to be. Last tournament, it took 37 runs for 1 clear. Now we have 4 clears within the first 32. This is wild. Great run, Lyrical. When I say there have been many variations of success on stage 1, this is what I mean. Take for instance Mr. Gooner Man himself, number 33 newcomer, failing the first obstacle. Great try from him, but it's not very good. Right after that, we had returning competitor Turtwig. In the last tournament, he got so close to beating stage 1, failing the penultimate obstacle, the rope swing, which is not back this tournament. It's the tuning forks now, and so we wanted to make sure he gets there and makes the most of this opportunity. Turtwig made the first stage look pretty simple, and whenever he got to tuning forks, he made sure not to make a mistake, got revenge on the 7th obstacle, and became our 5th clear of Tournament 2. Turtwig will be getting his chance on stage 2 later on this tournament, so remember to come by and watch. Right after that was Epic Oliver 318, who also competed last tournament, failed log grip last tournament, and wanted to make sure he can better his performance from that tournament. And honestly, I do not think that went very well, as he made negative progress. After that was Astronomite, who wanted to use his skills from his competition on mine to try and get to the second stage. He's the host of his own competition, Astronomite Ninja Warrior, I believe is what it's called. With saves all over the place, this run was a lot of fun to watch. Tuning forks, he made it look so easy, it looked like he was literally floating. He might have been a little laggy, but it's alright. Astronomite became the 6th clear of Tournament 2. Number 36, 5 seconds left on the clock. Another insane run. Congrats to Astronomite. But once again, the success varies, and with Cobin 3913, it was not looking great as he went down on the log grip. Deluxe Gabe 1 is another newcomer this tournament, also known as Walter White. This is Walter White, and he was not the one who knocks. I really wanted to make that joke, I'm sorry. Well, getting back into runs here, next up we have XNNW Fan 8. He competed last tournament and was one of the competitors that did not perform super well. So, you know, he doesn't really have a super memorable run. He's making short work of the first few obstacles, coming up to the log grip now. He's gonna go for the dismount and he completely botches it. I'm not sure what I really expected there, so... Next up is Awesome Gamer Fanatic. I don't really see this guy much now. Oh my god, dude. But I mean, it's the first jump, man. Come on. Last tournament, Kino Flame 1 came so close to finishing stage 1, so you know he's got some business to take care of. But R&W ain't the only thing he's good at. Check this out. While Kino Flame 1 is a formerly known competitor in the Roblox scene, most people do not know about his talent on the actual course. Kino Flame this summer competed in the World Ninja League Finals, where he beat the first stage among the elite competitors, competing with the likes of Joe Moravsky and other big ninja competitors. Kino Flame is not one to leave out of the Roblox scene, as last tournament he got very deep into stage 1, almost beating the whole thing. This tournament, Kino Flame looks to put another big run on the table and hopefully break through the first stage curse. Kino Flame making the first stage look easy on mobile. No, what? That's not an obstacle! Kino Flame's ready, I'm ready, and I think we have a good run in front of us. Once again, he got very deep into the first stage last tournament, and he didn't necessarily fail because of an obstacle, he failed because of a misjudgment to a platform. So I think he easily has a stage 1 clear coming soon. He's going to be coming down the log. Oh my gosh! Kino Flame! Down on the log grip, something he's beaten before. Just like that, it's over. Well, next up is Generation Ending, aka Bummer. We call him Bummer around here. This is his first appearance on the course, and I'm curious what he's got. From what I know, he just runs with Blue Tides, which we'll be seeing later as the new number 69 in the R&W community. Yes, guys, he is the new number 69, BlueTidesRBLX. Because we'll be seeing DJ Dilly in a little bit as number 54. Bummer is making short work so far of everything. Coming over to block step. Once again, this is a make or break point. This and the half pipe attack are pretty much the big make or breaks. He just barely got around that first wall. Barely gets around that second one. And gets that third one pretty easily. Much easier than the first two. Coming over to the half pipe attack right now. Can Buddy do it? Ooh, low run on the half pipe. Ooh, early jump it looked like, but he actually had plenty of room to spare. Coming over to the Great Wall. This will make or break your run as well. All of these obstacles will. Straight over it. Tuning forks, 30 seconds left. Bummer. Oh no! He was gonna go for the spin strat, but he spun it forwards with the impact of him jumping on it. Next up is Evco42, aka Comet Wave. I haven't seen this guy in a hot minute before a few months ago. He was one of the people that competed in like the OG Robloxian Sasuke's that I used to host. So it's really cool to see him back here competing in Steel Castle. You know, we've grown a lot since then. Evco42 looking to put on a show for us. He's coming over to Swing Surfer. Let's see if he can get the rope. Ooh, just barely. Looks like he lagged a little bit, but it's alright. Coming over to the block step. Takes a little pause. A little laggy. Oh, and just straight down. Comet Wave. An early exit for him. Next up is Despacito Boy 08. This is quite the username. I can't say that. I'm gonna get copyright striked. I mean, I probably am with all the music that I'm using, but do I really care? No. Oh my god, dude. I mean, like, you had a chance, bro. If your name's gonna be Despacito Boy, you gotta at least do good. Our next competitor is Cyrus 08 UK, another one of our sponsoring competitors who sponsored our competition. Host of Cyrus Sasuke. What a competition. He is coming over to the log grip. He's going to be going down the track. Ooh, a little shaky dismount. Last tournament, Cyrus got all the way to the captain's cabin before finally just giving up. I don't know what happened there. He just kind of jumped off the platform last tournament. But he's making sure that whenever he gets back there today, you know, because I believe in this man. Whenever he gets back there, he's going to beat it this time. Solid dismounts. Coming over to half rep attack. He's done this one before, so he should be fine. He's going to grab the rope. Good grab. And he's going to swing over to the dismount, and he gets it. Cyrus 08 UK, another smooth run here on stage 1. He's going to want to get this on the first try. Oh, very awkward attempt right there. He's going to go back for another. No biggie. Cyrus starting to struggle a little bit on the wall here. Can't get it on his next attempt. Only has about 20 seconds left, and if he wants a chance to clear, he's going to have to get it right now. Cyrus 08 UK in a world of hurt. And he gets it, but he only has 10 seconds left. Cyrus 08 UK won't be getting the rematch that he wanted. He's going to go for pride, though. Another timeout here on stage 1. Cyrus, once again, right at the edge of stage 1. So close to clearing for the second tournament in a row. I'm sure we'll see him back next time. Next up is Poo Lover. Alright, dude. So, I'm like genuinely curious what was going through this dude's brain when coming up for this username. Like, I mean, like, he's people know who this is. Poo Lover is just a crazy name, bro. I can't believe I'm saying this shit out loud. Oh wow, very aggressive log grip attempt. Coming over to Swing Surfer. Gets a good dismount, coming over to the block step. Needs to make sure to get good wraps around these. And around the first one, he jumps way too early. Oh! I don't know what he was planning to do. I want to take another look at that. He tried to go for it anyways. Right in the face. In the face! Next up is Master KKSM, competing for his second time, just like a lot of competitors here today. I want to say he failed. I don't remember where he failed last tournament, but I talked to him before he ran. He really wants to do well, and I see so many glimmers of hope from Master KKSM. Like, he really could be good. He's just looking for that big breakout performance. And I mean, so far he's doing pretty solid, setting a good pace for himself. Looks very sure-footed. Oh, I was gonna say look very sure-footed, but that was a very scary jump right there. He could have ended it all right there. Master KKSM on block step. Oh no! He jumps around the barrier. Well, we'll see him next time. Next up is famous YouTuber Kane Not Kasugi. I had the pleasure of meeting him a few weeks ago, or it might be even months at this point, at the World Ninja League Finals. So let's see how we can do here today. Dude, come on, man. I mean, like, I hyped you up for nothing. I'm just playing. Subscribe to Kane Not Kasugi. Another familiar face here, Cole Earth and or Kyle Chambeg. I put Cole Earth last tournament. I'm gonna put Cole Earth here again today because I think that username's a little bit cooler, you know what I'm saying? That's besides the point. Kyle Chambeg, Cole Earth, back here on Steel Castle. Last tournament, he failed the back half of block step, so I know he wants some revenge on that. It's a lot tougher this tournament though, so it's gonna take a little bit more work to get through. He's been here before. Swing surfer is nothing new to him. Gets the rope. He's going to climb up. And here's another big rematch right here. Kyle Chambag versus the block step. Gets the first one narrowly. Second one, dismount. Oh no! Kyle Chambag once again outdone by block step. That's 2 block step, nil Kyle. Alright, I'm gonna give you $20 if you can tell me what team this guy is a fan of. It's Hawks fan 2016. He's a fan of the Hawks, you idiot. The aggressive start onto the Archer alley, gets the push rope out the way. He pushes it out the way because it's a push rope, idiot. He's coming over to the log grip, going down the track. Nice dismount. He's going to be coming over to swing surfer. This is his second appearance, just like, once again, just like most people here. A lot of people are here for their second time. Hawks fan, much smoother than last tournament. He's really showing that he has something to prove. Hawks fan getting around those walls very nicely, and he gets the dismount. Coming over to the half pipe attack now. It's a new PR for him. Grabs the rope. He's gonna go for the dismount. Ooh, he jumped way too early. Yeah, I mean that was a little bit too early of a jump right there. We'll see him back next time though. Next up is XX Dragon something. I don't know. I've genuinely never seen this person in my life. XX, a like Ender Dragon something. Yeah. Log grip time. It's going down the track. Could he get the dismount? No. I mean, he likes dragons. Why do you think he'd get the dismount if he likes dragons? What? It's the moment we've all been waiting for. DJ Dilly. Number 54. I am breaking the curse. Since no one else will do it, I will do it for you all. DJ is now number 54. DJ Dilly recently had a great performance in B&W, getting all the way to the Wingnut Alley on stage 2. Yes, DJ Dilly got to stage 2. Last tournament, DJ failed the half pipe attack halfway through stage 1. So let's see what he got today. Oh no, DJ, dude, come on, no. Well, he'll always come back. Next up is Bluefill. I bet you never expected to see this guy again, but nah, he's here. Bluefill has put on some stellar performances in some of my older competitions, as well as other old competitions, as he hasn't competed in a true R&W competition in, I'd say, probably a year and a half. So he's making a triumphant return today. He's kept his skills sharp by competing in, like, not competing, but, you know, doing like J-Toe and all those kinds of things, obby practice. He just doesn't compete in RW anymore. He likes to play Valorant. Freaking virgin. That's besides the point. Block step. He's never seen this before. Can he get around? He gets around the first one beautifully. No lag. Beautiful. That's how you want to do it. That's probably the best attempt, the smoothest attempt I've seen on it, literally. Bluefill coming onto the half pipe. Oh, walks around the rope. Gets the dismount barely. Coming over to the Great Wall. So far, a very smooth run. Plenty of time left right now. What the crap? This man just did a 360 on the wall. Oh my gosh. This is by far the most impressive run I've seen so far. He has more than enough time to clear. All he needs to do is not make a mistake. Bluefill with a impressive run on stage 1. He's just going to ride it out because he knows that he's in the clear. In my opinion, it's kind of a sell because he could have easily gotten the fastest time, but it's alright. Bluefill will be moving on to stage 2 as soon as he gets that buzzer. And he's going to go ahead and hit it. Bluefill with a impressive run on the first stage. I'd like to see another look at that 360. Like, what the... What? Who does he think he is? Donovan Masoyer? 5 seconds left on the clock. We'll see him later on. My gosh. Well, our next competitor is TJOJ, making his first appearance today. Let's see what he can do. Once again, we just saw Bluefill complete stage 1 in a pretty decent time. Once again, Bluefill is a newcomer to this competition. Just like TJ, this seems to be a tournament ran by newcomers thus far, as it's a majority of newcomers that have cleared thus far. So let's see what TJ's made of. So far, he's on the swing surfer. Good jump. Gets on the rope. He's gonna climb over. Block step. Let's see if he can get around these walls. He gets around the first one. Second. And the third, easily through. So far, TJOJ is looking like a seasoned competitor. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Oh, he's low on that wall, but he jumps up. It's a very odd technique. I don't know if that was on purpose or not. But he got caught up on that wall. He's going to come over to Great Wall now. Hopefully he does not get caught up right here too. See if he gets on the first one. Oh, he just missed it. I'm sure he'll get it on the second one. TJOJ, near flawless run so far. Just a few small mistakes. Let's see if he can get the tuning forks. Second. Oh! And that right there, that's the tricky part of the obstacle, is that second jump. And unfortunately, it takes out TJ. It was a very promising run, and I hope we'll see him back next time. Our next competitor is Free MMO Direct. Last tournament, he came oh so close to beating stage 1, but he had a time constraint which caused him to speed up, and unfortunately failed the captain's cabin because of it. Free MMO Direct, as of recently, has been getting into Halo competitions, where he's had a few top finishes among many Halo Ninja Warrior veterans. So clearly this guy knows his stuff. I've also competed alongside him in many competitions, and normally we both do pretty well most of the time. So I'm really glad to see that he's back here on Roblox, showing that he's multi-talented. He has multiple things that he's good at. He's gonna jump around that first wall. Second, he had no problem with this one last tournament, and he's not gonna have a problem with it today. Free MMO Direct is chilling right now. Chilling like a villain coming into the hype type attack. He's gonna get that dismount. Yes, he is. Free MMO Direct. Cameraman, do your job. Gonna grab that rope. Oh, he misses it on his first one. Hopefully this doesn't set him back like last tournament. He gets it on the second though. He's alright. Free MMO Direct. He's gonna have a rematch with the captain's cabin if he can get over there. Whoa, that's a weird strategy. I've never seen that one before. Jump into the left side, but it works out. Captain's cabin rematch. He has more than enough time this time, but he's waiting. And he's gonna climb for it. And he's got it. Free MMO Direct broke his curse and is gonna be moving on to the second stage. The captain's cabin does not get him twice in a row. And he had a near flawless run, only with a mistake on the Great Wall. Congratulations, Free. Right back into runs, baby. We got JamiDerino. I've never seen this guy before, so I don't know what to expect. But I believe in this guy. He got the headband with the noob outfit on, very similar to Free. I almost thought it was the same person. JamiDerino so far looks like a seasoned vet coming into the log grip. Drops down. He's going to be coming over to the swing surfer. JamiDerino gets the catch and gets the dismount. He's going to climb up. Block step. This is great pace so far. He's moving. Loads of time left for the rest of the course. He's getting around the walls just fine. Ooh, almost a little short on that dismount, but he gets it. Now he's going to be coming over to the half pipe attack. Can he get that rope? A little low. He gets the rope. Oh, he misses the dismount though. JamiDerino had a great run going too, man. You know, I was shocked that he went out right there. Just came up a little bit short. Last tournament, JamiDerino went out very early on stage 1, going out on the third obstacle. So today she wants to make sure she makes a real impact on the competition. JamiDerino is also a sponsor of this competition as the host of Robloxian Sasuke. So once again, a huge shout out to Jamie for sponsoring this competition. Not be able to do this without you. Jamie coming over to the swing surfer. Gonna get a little bit of a rematch here. Gets the jump. Perfect. Face the demons in one. Black step time. This is uncharted territory for Jamie. Second wall. Third. Perfect. A lot of deep runs here today. It looks like everybody's starting to get a little bit better at the course. As things have gone on, we've seen a lot more competitors get deeper. And Jamie's one of them. But we did see TJOJ go out on the tuning forks earlier, which seemed to be a problem for a lot of competitors that get back here. So hopefully Jamie's able to solve whatever TJ did. And Jamie's stopping before the tuning forks. She seems a little nervous. She's gonna get the stop. Oh no! She backed up off of it. And unfortunately, that's it. Jamie's season's over. Next up is Kiwix. Last tournament, he was projected to do very well in the competition, but unfortunately, he was playing on mobile, which I did not learn about this until after the competition. Kiwix is a very underrated competitor with he's very skillful. I couldn't tell you his best result off the top of my head. Once again, Fukatsu Warrior is the first one that I think of, being the only person to ever beat the first stage in the first tournament. And I think he did another first stage clearance right here, coming over to the block step. And once again, just like Jammy, this is uncharted territory for Alex, aka Kiwix. Gets through it, half pipe attack time. Let's see what he has here. Once again, this one can trip you up, but it's gonna be completely fine for him. Kiwix is coming over to the Great Wall. Can he get that rope? Oh, he misses it on his first try. He's gonna go for a second. Gets it. Kiwix. This is a great comeback. Coming over to the tuning forks. Can he get this? Spinning that tuning fork. Oh, he stops on that second half. And he gets it. 18 seconds left. Kiwix, he's got to climb for it. He's not going to have enough time to sit there and wait. Oh, no! He jumps up and hits his head. Kiwix almost had the greatest comeback we've seen yet, but unfortunately, it all just went out the window with that idiot move he just did. Next up is Agent Nemesis Ninja. I can't remember if this guy competed last tournament, so he's a newcomer. Through this, oh, you got caught up on that rope a little bit too much. Next up is Ninja CRK, host of the National Ninja League, which has become pretty popular these days, all the leagues and stuff. I really don't partake in too much. In fact, oh my gosh, dude, you beat that last time. Next up is another sponsor, Gxlactic. If you did not know, Gxlactic actually hosts a Minecraft Ninja Warrior competition, which is probably one of the coolest competitions I've seen. He put a lot of effort into it, guys, so I hope y'all go and check it out. It's really good. Gxlactic, last tournament, timed out on the Great Wall. Only person to really time out there. So hopefully he can get back and beat it this time. It looks like there's a lot more success on that half of the course. Oh no, Gxlactic. He could have gotten deep too, man. Our next competitor is Bookcase. Everybody knows Bookcase. And if you did not know how to say it, that's how you say it. It's Bookcase, aka 2005 Cheeseburger. This is his second appearance. Last tournament he went down on the block step. Today he's looking to make it pretty deep into stage 1. And hopefully even stage 2. Me and Brandon are soon hopefully going to be hosting a second episode of Wipeout Extreme. And stick around for more details on that, because we might have a little something to say about that. Brandon, very smooth so far, and he's going to get a little bit of a rematch here. Let's see what he can do. Last tournament he went out on the second transfer, I believe. So he gets that second one, and he gets the dismount. Uncharted territory for Brandon. Coming up to the half pipe attack. This one can trip you up very quickly. He's going to get the dismount. He gets it. Brandon coming up to the Great Wall. People have been struggling with this one today, but not enough. Oh, he actually did too good right there. He jumped off the rope. Can he get on the second one? Yes, he can. Brandon, very assertive run so far. Tuning forks. This will really separate his run right here. If he can get this, he's good. Oh no. That is not how you do the tuning forks, dude. Can we take another look at that, please? Thank you. All right. He shorted that second jump and it was pretty much over after that. Well, he tried. That's all that mattered. Next up is another Captain's Cabin fail from the previous tournament, Norwegian. He came so close to beating stage 1, it just came up a little bit short. Which is why I hope today he has another chance to get back there so we can have another rematch. I'm loving all the rematches we're having this tournament. It's probably one of my favorite parts. Norwegian recently was a part of my Roblox Ninja League team on the Roblox Ninja League, where we got all the way to the finals. He's one of our top players, and you can see him sporting the Houston Iron Ninjas logo on his shirt instead of his signature little blue outfit that he wears. So you can tell that he's repping us too. Norwegian so far, an identical run the last tournament, very smooth throughout his run. He's very smooth. He's a very smooth guy. He's gonna have a smooth warp wall clear, right? Yes, he is. Norwegian coming over to the tuning forks. We just saw Brandon go down here, but he's gonna get it perfectly fine. He has almost 30 seconds left to clear. He is killing this run. He's gonna take a little second, and he's not gonna make the same mistake he made last tournament. He's just gonna ride it all the way up. I like this move because now he's gonna confirm that he clears. Norwegian is gonna be going to the second stage unless he's an idiot. He's not an idiot. He's gonna make it. Norwegian is our next stage 1 clear. We've seen so many clears so far. We haven't even seen the best competitors run yet. Norwegian is finally getting the opportunity he deserves. Coming up later. Next up is a friend of Bluephil who previously cleared on the course. This is CrocsFan04 with the Tyler the Creator shirt on. Let's see how well that suits him. Will he create a path to victory? I'm not very sure because I've never seen this guy before, but for a friend of Bluephil, he's doing pretty good. If you don't know Bluephil, he's a little not smart sometimes. So CrocsFan04 coming over to the swing surfer now. He's going to regen it. He almost walked straight past it. He's on the mounts. Gonna get the dismount, and he completely shorts the jump. Well, that's a pretty decent run for a newcomer that I've never seen before. Our next competitor, our honorary number 69, it's BlueTidesRBLX, the host of 2 huge competitions here on Roblox, being the Roblox Ninja League and Blue Ninja Warrior. He is recently just been making hit after hit with his stuff. So he recently just aired Blue Ninja Warrior 20, which in the first tournament we were talking about it airing. That's how long ago it was. And it was a massive success. Thousands of views on YouTube, and he's gonna have a lot of time left coming into block step. Blue Tides last tournament got all the way to the half pipe attack before splashing down, and I could tell that he really wants to get deeper into this course, you know. So I would love to see him get a little bit farther. I know Blue Tides has a clear in him. He just has to really put that work in on this rest of the course. He has plenty of time left to clear. All he needs to do is not make a mistake right here, which he does. Now he's going to really have to pick up the pace. He hasn't had the fastest pace going into it. If he can get it right here, he'll still have a shot. He does. Tuning forks. He has 25 seconds left. Just enough time to make it, but he's got to make sure that he does not stop. He's going to do the spinning approach on the tuning forks. It's going to waste even more time. Captain's cabin. He's going to have to climb for it if he wants to shot. He's going to... Oh no! Blue Tides, what are you doing? He jumps and doesn't get the climbing animation because he hits his head. He had a perfect path if he went on the left. But unfortunately, he just picked the wrong path, I guess. I don't know what happened there. Last tournament, Gravitations came up short on the block step and was looking to get some revenge here today on the updated version, and unfortunately could not because he sucks. Boshi46, same deal. Also went out on the block step last tournament and had a very smooth run going, including beating it this time, but unfortunately has a new nemesis with the half pipe attack. This guy's a freaking idiot. I hate this guy. Cheesy VIP had a pretty smooth run going until he got to block step. We'll see him back. Fortunate AZOP is back for his second attempt. Last tournament, his run was cut from the broadcast where he felled the swing surfer, but today he shocked everybody by getting all the way to the tuning forks before he splashed down. Great job. Last tournament, Epic Polish Bunny went down early at the half pipe attack, and today he shocked us again by going down even earlier. Stop doing that, dude. I know you're really good. Bana, host of Shorisuke, went down on the block step because he's a bot. Frosty Snowflake is the host of Rising Ninja Warrior.
This is a very unique fail. This is the only person that did this. I'm very impressed that this happened. Elmo for real. This is a great username. Pretty sure this is his first appearance, and he also went down on the Swing Surfer. Sasuke, formerly known as Brian the One, last tournament went down on the Swing Surfer, so after getting some revenge, later on was met by more trouble in the half-pipe attack. But it's not all sour notes. Kogi of Wisdom, who last tournament went down on the log grip, beat their nemesis and got all the way through the first stage, becoming our 10th clear thus far. We have 10 clears, and we are just about to get into the cream of the crop, the best of the best on stage 1. Congratulations to Kogi.
And just like that, the sun has set and the real competitors have come out to play. The first of which being Mr. Coolio, aka Braver Coolio, aka whatever you want to call him. This is a true OG right here. He's the host of Ninja Warrior, which hasn't been around for a little bit, but at its prime was the competition to compete at. Often known as one of the first majors in Roblox Ninja. Fun fact, I first ran his comp in 2014 at a Mexican restaurant. That is a true fact. Braver, looking like he hasn't lost a step for not being online in a minute. This is what I'm worried about though, and yeah, I was scared about this one. He's never seen something like this before, and unfortunately it does him in. Well, from one block step attempt to another, we have someone on the course. This is Gxlactic. Gxlactic is a top R&W competitor as of recently, being on one of the top R&L teams. Gxlactic is also a big JTO guy, if I'm not mistaken. I couldn't tell you some of his best results off the top of my head, but as of recently, with the rise of R&L and other competitions like that, he started competing in more Roblox competitions, and so far he's having a very assertive run so far. We're getting our first look at the nighttime version of the tuning forks. It's all glowed up. Oh my gosh, 4 jumps that jump to the last tuning fork, gets it, and now it's onto the captain's cabin. This is one of the best runs I've seen yet. You haven't even seen the whole thing. He's gonna climb for it, I think. Yes, he is gonna climb for it. Gxlactic won an assertive clear from the newcomer. Wow, we have 10 clears so far, and if this is a hint to anything we're gonna see from our top 20 competitors, I'm here for it, man. We're really about to get this thing started. We'll see Gxlactic 1 on stage 2 in just a little bit. Next up is Aussie Bro. I'm just playing. It's not Aussie Bro. I know y'all saw that picture that I posted on Discord. It is not Aussie Bro. This was Kazdi's request. He wanted me to put Aussie Bro instead of Kazdi for a second, so I did. I thought it'd be funny. Y'all got pranked, but this is Daryl Slapshot, aka Kazdi. He's coming up to the log grip, wearing the SWAT uniform. You almost thought he was. Oh shoot! He almost failed that. He looks like he reminds me of Kanye West. So Kanye West is coming over to the Swing Surfer. Kanye gets the jump, coming over to the block step. Pretty smooth run so far for someone I haven't seen do much R&W. Onto the last pillar. Oh, but he misses the dismount. You know, that was the jump he said he was very worried about, so I'm not very surprised that he went down there. Here's another interesting run. Basebeak, aka Beam Kirby from the older R&W days, is making a return as of recently, as he joined the R&L, and then after that he pretty much just came back straight up. He's also a 2-time grand champion in Rising Ninja Warrior. If you thought Bowsy Pie, who was a 1-time grand champion in that competition, this guy's done it twice in a row. This guy is someone to watch out for, but unfortunately, since this is his first tournament, he does get a slightly lower number. Bowsy Pie has a little bit more experience, so we'll be seeing him later on in the competition. Beam Kirby is coming over to the block step. He's never seen this obstacle before, so I'm just curious. He's making light work of it though. Half pipe attack time. Can he get that rope? He's gonna make a big run, big jump to it. He gets it. Swing and dismount. A little bit laggy right there, but it's alright. He's gonna be coming over to the Great Wall. What does he got? He's gonna get on the first attempt? Yes, he does. He's seen this obstacle before in the R&L competition, so he should have no problem with oh no! He misses the jump to the second tuning fork, and unfortunately, that's it. An obstacle that he's done before in R&L takes him out, just like that. Soldier boy, I in it. I need my bed, watch me roll. And like Superman, like whoa. Soldier boy, like ooh. Watch me, soldier boy, like ooh. Oh, someone's. Oh, this is Andrastical. Andra is one of the top R&W competitors, period. This guy has more accomplishments than I can probably think of right now. He's done very well in pretty much almost any competition he competes in. In fact, in my original competition, Robloxian Sasuke, back whenever Jamie did not host it, he actually got all the way to the last obstacle, stage 3, before derailing the pipe slider. So he clearly has some history with my courses and knows how to do them. Andra, another smooth run coming into the Great Wall. I like what I'm seeing so far. He hasn't lost a beat, especially for how long it's been since I've seen him compete. That was not intended to rhyme, but ooh, very risky. Oh no! He almost lost it on that back half of the tuning forks, but he gets it. All those competitors are standing there watching him, cheering him on. He's just gonna wait. Oh no, he's gonna climb for it. Oh no! Another close call from Andra. What a scary run he just had, but it does not matter because he cleared. Andra, his tummy hurts. He cranked that soldier boy. He did not let it crank him. And we're going to be seeing him later on stage 2. Hopefully with another big tournament on his hands. 4 more competitors just took on the course, and we have some pretty mixed results. Andrico23, who has some of the highest placing mini results, was hoping to get another rematch with the captain's cabin, but unfortunately, to everyone's surprise, was stopped by the block step before it could even happen. This was probably one of the bigger shocks this tournament with how he's placed in the minis. Chloe, who's made it all the way to the vertical limit in some of the mini competitions we've hosted, had a very smooth run going, beating the block step with ease in pretty much every challenge we've thrown in front of him. He's put in the practice and the hours to make sure that he was able to beat stage 1 very easily and beat it with just a few seconds left on the clock. We'll be seeing him later on stage 2. But that's not all the success that we've seen. Gxlactic, who's also Chloe's friend, also had some pretty good luck on stage 1. Gxlactic often competes with Chloe, getting just as deep as him normally, which netted him this spot in the competition. Gxlactic was able to get a buzzer much quicker than Chloe with about 15 seconds left on the clock. We'll be seeing him later on as well. After failing the swing surfer last tournament, Blaze Powder turned it all around during the mini competitions, getting some deep stage 2 and even 3 runs. But unfortunately today, that is not what happened at all. How much further can he regress? Find out in tournament 3. Another competitor who also failed the swing surfer last tournament, Faripu, back with a vengeance. I didn't expect him to come back, but you know, he was like, hey, let me get that spot, you feel me? And I was like, sure, bud. Faripu, aka Philip Scott, back for a second appearance. Once again, he did not do very well last tournament, and so he's making sure that he takes all the steps to make sure that something like that does not happen again. Going down the log grip, he beat this one pretty easily last time, and he gets it. And once again, he's gonna have to face his demons and get this swing surfer right here. Big jump. Can he get the dismount? Yes, he gets it. He's gonna climb up, and he's through, just like that. Uncharted territory for Phil. Can he get the block step? First wall. Second. Can he get the third? Yes, he can. Phil, it looks like he's starting to get back in the tune right here. This is a new version of Phil that we haven't seen before. Once again, Phil is known for his early days in Knee War and some of the earlier ninja competitions on Roblox, but disappeared a few years ago. Not coming online as often, but has recently made a resurgence with some of his placements in other competitions. Phil, oh my gosh, he's gotten so smooth. He almost went for it right there. That would have probably ended his run, but he stuck it. He knew he needed to turn that tuning fork. He's gonna wait for a good rotation, and he's just gonna wait it out. Oh no, he's gonna climb. Phil, hopefully he does not make a mistake right here. Oh my gosh, Philip Scott has an opportunity to clear for the first time in years, and he does it. Philip Scott is back. Let's go. We will be seeing Phil on the second stage for the first time in multiple years. He had a great run, beating his nemesis from last tournament, and on top of that, we're going to be seeing something we haven't seen in years. Congratulations to Phil. Last tournament, Tobis announced his retirement, but after the rise of RNL, he's decided to come out of retirement. Competing way later than most competitors, he is going to be the first ever veteran to attempt the course. He cleared stage 1 last tournament and got all the way to the rattlesnake run before splashing down. He had a very deep run last tournament, and I feel like he has another deep run in him. He hasn't lost a step since last tournament, doing very well in most RNL games that he competes in. Tobis is also a top builder in the community with some very detailed builds. I don't see anybody that builds like Tobis. He's definitely a multi-talented guy. So I'm very curious if he's going to be able to replicate the success that he had last tournament. I think he can personally. Tobis going to get around that first wall. Second. Oh no! Tobis is down, and he beat this last tournament too. And just like that, Tobis' dreams of another second stage appearance are over. Hopefully he doesn't retire yet. I want to see him one more time. Next up is the first person to ever complete the first stage, Ryakoto. Last tournament, Ryakoto got all the way to the salmon ladder on stage 2, where she unfortunately just derailed the bar. So hopefully today we'll see another good run from Ryakoto. If y'all don't know, she plays on mobile. She's one of the few mobile players that we have, and she was one of the most successful ones that we had in the last tournament, so she definitely has the skills to pay the bills. Ryakoto coming over to the swing surfer, beat this one last tournament, gets it again today. Coming over to the block step, this new version is tripping people up left and right. We don't know what this one's capable of. Oh no! And just like that, it's over. She hasn't touched the water. Okay, there it goes. Yeah, this version of the block step is brutal. Now it's taken out 2 veterans from last tournament. So far, our clears from the first tournament are not faring too well on the first stage, which is why our next competitor, Nebula Deception, is trying to change that. Last tournament, he got all the way to the flywheels before splashing down. Flywheels was the third obstacle on stage 2, and is not going to be making an appearance this tournament. So hopefully, you know, he gets back there so we can try what's there now. We'll be going over stage 2 in a little bit, guys, so make sure you stick around for that. Nebula Deception is very familiar with this first stage. He trains and practices on this course a lot. Block step, no veteran has beaten this obstacle yet. Can he get it? Second wall, third, and we're back on the half pipe attack. It's been a minute since we've been over here. Nebula Deception looking to grab that rope. He grabs the rope. He's gonna go for the dismount. Oh no! He gets caught up on the rope, and that's it. He knows to stay away from that rope, but unfortunately he gets right up against it. And just like that, it's over. Nebula Deception down on stage 1. Last tournament, Nebula Deception and DipKJo ran back-to-back on stage 2. And it's the same deal here today, only the opposite, with DipKJo running second. DipKJo last tournament also went down on the flywheels. So hopefully they don't make the same mistake twice. It'd be really odd if they both failed the same thing back-to-back 2 tournaments in a row. DipKJo coming over to the swing surfer now. He's very familiar with this first stage. Last tournament, he pretty much pioneered the ride the captain's cabin all the way to the top, finishing with like 1 second left last tournament. So we're going to see if he has enough time to even think about that this tournament first. But so far, he might have enough time because he's blazing through the first half of this course. Coming on to the second half, starting with the half pipe attack, we just saw Nebula. Oh god, no! Dip! We just saw Nebula go down here too! He hits his head on the top of the wall. He got way too high of a jump going into it. And that curvature hit him in the head, which caused him to slip off and fall. DipKJo, another 2 fails on the half pipe attack. Well, right now we are catching up with number 95, Robotic Pie. Last tournament he got all the way to the Rattlesnake Run, one of the deeper stage 2 runs, and unfortunately went down at the very end of the obstacle, along with Tobis and Bowsy Pie, who both also failed it. We'll be seeing Bowsy Pie after Robotic Pie, both of the pies back to back. I'm sure he just stole that name though. Anyways, Robotic Pie, like Free MMO Direct, has gotten into the Halo scene as of recently. We had failed the flying shoot, I believe, in the most previous Halo Ninja Warrior, and has he misses his first attempt on the Great Wall. As we've learned from earlier, it's about 3 attempts max, and so far he's taken 2. 3 attempts is about the mark to, yeah, there you go. He gets it up. Yeah, if you take more than 3 attempts, you're pretty much screwed at that point. But Robotic Pie is still trucking along. On the last obstacle, the captain's cabin, he might want to climb it instead of riding it all the way around like most people. Robotic Pie. Another stage 1 clear on our hands. Robotic Pie becomes the first returning clear from last tournament to clear stage 1. What a run from Robotic Pie. With just 5 seconds left on the clock, he's making our growing list of finishers even bigger. We'll be seeing him later on. Now here's a face that everybody knows. Next up is Bowsy Pie. In the last tournament, he did not get as far as he had hoped, as, you know, he was open to just walk in and win the whole competition on his first try, but unfortunately, that was not the case. Bowsy Pie is known for his high place finishes, and like almost every comp he does, so it was kind of shocking he didn't win the whole thing. Although he was top 5 in the whole tournament, that is nothing to joke about. He was super close to getting into stage 3. He only had about 2 more obstacles, or 1 more obstacle had he beaten the one he failed. Bowsy Pie though, making short work of everything so far. Once again, he's seen all these obstacles in the last tournament. The only things that are going to be new to him at this point are the new functionalities of this rope on the half-pipe attack and that tuning fork. The tuning forks once again have been a deadly obstacle on stage 1. But so far, none of these new challenges seem to phase Bowsy Pie. He's already on the... Oh, he misses his first attempt. It's a very, very rare mistake from him. He gets it on his second try though. Everybody seems to be taking extra attempts on the Great Wall. Bowsy Pie going, oh, not even turning, he just goes straight through. He has 20 seconds left. He can do whatever he wants right here. He's stopping. Oh, he's just wasted a little bit of time. Oh, he's gonna climb now. He has to climb at that point, and it doesn't matter because he makes it. That is 2 clears in a row. That is now 2 returning competitors on stage 2. That has to be one of the cleaner runs that we've seen yet. Just all around, Bowsy Pie. He wants that stage 3 this time. Last tournament, Yas 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 came so close to getting to stage 3, missing out by a small mistake on the metal spin. So let's see if he can correct all of those mistakes today on Steel Castle Tournament 2. Now, Yas has been working on Yasuke Tournament 6, which should be coming out soon. I remember last tournament we hosted Steel Castle. The air date for it actually ended up being the day after my comp. So I think that's very swag. I think that should happen again. We'll see if it does. But nonetheless, Yas 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 is making very short work of everything so far. I mean, this is like textbook, if you know what I'm saying. Like, this is literally like a textbook run. Yas, he's gonna grab that rope, swing to the dismount, perfect. Normally he's dealing with lag issues, so I'm shocked he hasn't lagged at all, but this is per Yas. First try. The 30-second timer in the background hasn't even come up yet. He has plenty of time left to clear. Now he has 30 seconds, guys. If this does not show y'all how fast this run is, I don't know what does. He's going so quickly. All he needs to do is ride it. Oh my gosh! Yes! He got antsy and tried to skip, and that's it. He tried to jump to that peg spinning in the middle. He never climbed up on it, and he just kept spinning, and it let go of the climbing animation, and just like that, his tournament's over. Yas with a bitter ending on stage 1. Well, here is someone who met a similar fate to Yas last tournament. This is Perfugi, aka Grant4424. In the last tournament, he came up so close to getting to stage 3, missing it by a small jump. He miscalculated the distance on the metal spin and just missed it. Ooh! He almost pulled a dip KO right there, hit his head on that half pipe attack, but he saved it, got a little bit more distance than he did. Perfugi, 40 seconds left, misses his first attempt though. He has plenty of time to get up this wall though. Very similar run to Yas to this point, just breezing through everything. Grant still missing. If he wants a shot to clear, he's got to get it right now. He still has enough time if he gets it. He does. It's about 20 seconds left. Grant on the tuning forks. He's going to spin that one around. Just 15 seconds left. Grant, he's gonna have to climb. He's not gonna have enough time to spin around it. Grant, look at him become our next clear. Can he do it? Yes, he can. It's no question. We have 18 clears now. The number just keeps on rising. It was starting to worry me a little bit on the Great Wall, but he got through it and finished just enough time on the clock. The time don't matter if you make it, you know. We'll be seeing him very, very, very soon, guys. Here we go. There are 2 people that made it to the 3rd stage last tournament, and they are both back here today for a vengeance. The first of those 2 being Longshot Arrow 77, aka Conductive Arrow. I guess it's the other way around, but it doesn't really matter. Conductive last tournament got all the way to the stage 3, where he went down on the Wingnut Alley, which is a little bit shocking. No one expected him to really go down that early. So I'm very curious if he's gonna try and make up for that run today. So far, making very short work. You know, these 2 competitors are like top tier competitors. You know, they know how to deal with this kind of pressure. Especially Longshot Arrow, with how long he's been in the game. Coming over to the half pipe attack last turn, he made very short work of this one. And he does again. Very good dismount. He's going to be coming over to the Great Wall. 40 seconds on the clock. Plenty of time. 1 take, 1 try. Tuning forks. This is once again the make or break spot of your run. If you can get through this, you're pretty much green unless you do what Yas did. Long. Spins that 3rd one, but it's okay because he's just, you know, trying to clear at this point. Let's see what he does on the captain's cabin. He's not going to climb. Oh my gosh! That was horrifying. He almost choked right there, but now he's just going to ride it up. He thought about trying to climb, but I think he's just going to take it now. And he gets it. A very scary ending to that run, but Longshot Arrow 77's back. Very clean run all around. Just a little bit of a scare at the end. And we only got 1 more person left before we get on to stage 2. Here he is, guys. Number 100. Flodos. Last tournament, he had an iconic fail on the crooked slider, just missing the dismount. And today he's looking for redemption. Redemption like no other, and this is his opportunity to make it happen right now. Last tournament, he just came up so close from the final stage attempt, being not only the first person, but the first attempt on stage 3 to just get all the way to the final stage. So clearly he has experience on the course, and you just got to put it back to use. Now, I would like to note, during the minis, he did fail block step not once, but twice. But in between those, he cons it. And so far, it looks like he's gotten those nerves out the way. Once again, he cons in a mini. He beat all 4 stages. So let's see what he can do today. Flodos. Another smooth run. Once again, we call him the robot because of how perfect his movement is. And so far, he once again, the 30-second timer hasn't even come up yet. Flodos, oh my goodness gracious. Oh, he's going for it. He is going for it. Flodos back on the captain's cabin. He's been here before. He's going to climb for it. He's not worried about that spinner. He's not worried about it. Oh, almost a little bit of a whiff right there, but it's okay. Flodos is going back to the 2nd stage. And with that, stage 1 comes to a close with 20 clears. Double the amount we had last tournament. Flodos had a perfect run from start to finish. Once again, kind of like Longshot, a little bit of a scare at the end with that whiff, but a little bit of a safety net below him. Flodos will be running stage 2 in just a little bit.
One of the hardest obstacle courses on Roblox is back. 75 competitors, 4 stages, and 1,000 Robux on the line. Can anyone conquer this metal mountain and become a Dooze Warrior champion?
I'll never surrender, not going down. I'm gonna stand my ground till the final hour, till the fight is over. till the fight is over.
Can he do it? Total victory is in his sights. He goes for it.
I'll never surrender. Not going down without a fight.
Are you looking for a fun Minecraft competition to watch and compete in? Well, Sasuke Craft is that competition. There are many fun obstacles all across the 4 stages, including some of my favorite, the elevator climb, the super vault, the jump dangle, the minecart scope, and of course the iconic pipe slider. However, it is not that. It is very difficult, and the final stage awaits.
So, Jillian P. Gresper, how do you feel about the Roblox Ninja League?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, BlueTides. I think it sucks. I honestly think this is the worst comp in RNW history. Oh shit!
I would also like to give a special shout out to all of the other competitions who have helped sponsor Steel Castle. Thank you all so much. All these competitions are great and you should check them all out. Yeah, let's continue with the tournament. Our 20 remaining competitors are about to take on an even more difficult second stage, as it's been completely redesigned since last tournament. If you will remember, only 2 people were able to beat the second stage in the last tournament. This redesigned second stage starts off with the new one, the bridge jump. Run across the wooden planks, jump out to the rope, and slide to safety. After that is the redesigned salmon ladder, followed by a new one, sideways. Jump across the small unstable bridges all the way to safety. After that is Rubik's Run. It's gonna take a lot more than your mind to solve this obstacle, as you have to run across all 3 of these Rubik's Cubes to reach the high end platform, which is probably the hardest part of this obstacle. After that is the returning metal spin, which denied both Yas1234551 and Perfugi from advancing to stage 3 in the first tournament. Finishing off stage 2, we have the brand new spider walk. You must climb the walls and reach the safety platform all the way at the end. Once you do that and hit the buzzer with time left on the clock, you'll be advancing to stage 3. Stage 2 has a 65-second time limit, 10 seconds less than last tournament. Without a further ado, let's get back down to the action, where stage 2 is about to begin. Kicking off stage 2 for us, we have our first clear from stage 1, Famalam. Once again, the newcomer gets all the way to stage 2. One of 9 newcomers on stage 2. Yes, 9. There are 9 newcomers on stage 2. And he's just looking to become the first person to clear at this tournament. Once again, this stage 2 has been completely redesigned since last tournament. We're going to look at the redesigned salmon ladder right here. Struggling a little bit. Bomb drops down a rung. He goes, oh no, he just dropped back down to the bottom. If he wants the shot to clear, he needs to get up right now. Famalam struggling very badly. Famalam, he's not even getting up very well. Now he's climbing. Oh my gosh, he just DQ'd himself. Famalam reached up to the bar without completing the obstacle. Technically, you have to get to the top rung to count as a complete. And he clicked the touch bar while on the second to last set of rungs. So, unfortunately, his run's over. Next up is Glowcombs with probably the biggest Mickey Mouse clear on stage 1. No one expected him to get as far as he did. But once you learn a little bit more about his background in Halo, it all makes sense. This guy is very talented. Once again, he's a top Halo player, getting great results in most comps that he competes in. So Glowcombs, you know, with this introduction for him to the RNW scene is pretty impressive so far. Slowly working his way up to the salmon ladder. Hopefully he does not make the same mistake as Famalam. It's a very hard mistake to make, but it's alright. He's good. First look at the brand new sideways. He's going to opt to do it sideways. No. He's going to go forwards. And no. Completely misses the jump to the third one. It helps to be sideways on this obstacle. And a small little mistake like that will just completely end your run on stage 2. We'll see him back next time for sure. Next up is Free the Polar Bear. another newcomer who cleared stage 1. The first 3 clears were newcomers. So I'm expecting a lot from these newcomers. So far, we haven't seen great stuff on stage 2. So I'm very curious what Free the Polar Bear has in store for us. Coming over to the salmon ladder, he's got mini champ to get onto the bar. Here he goes on the salmon ladder. 1 rung. And no! He just completely goes off the rungs. And that's another salmon ladder fail today. While he's getting his redemption, we're going to move on to our next competitor. LyricalWonders. Last tournament, he went down on stage 1 pretty early. But this tournament, he's looking for a lot of redemption. And he's gotten it so far with a very clean stage 1 clear. Lyrical hosts his own competition named Dooze Warrior. I'm pretty sure we mentioned that on stage 1. So far, so good, but it's only been 1 obstacle. So Lyrical is looking to just increase his lead on how he performed last tournament. He's coming over to the salmon ladder. But we've seen a lot of people struggle with this one so far. But he's good. Sideways. We saw this take out Brando earlier. No one's beaten this one yet. Lyrical looking to become the first. Gets the first jump. It's a little slanted. It's alright though. He has waste. He's going not at a very fast pace so far. He wants to really clear. He's going to have to pick it up a little bit. Coming over to the Rubik's run. Ooh. Oh, stopped up on that second Rubik's Cube, but he's good now. Brand new obstacle right here. No one knows how to approach it, but it's okay because he gets it. Metal spin. This is a killer last tournament. Can he get it? Yes, he can. Lyrical Wonder on the spider walk. Our fourth run. Can he do it? The time is running out. Lyrical Wonders. He's going to have to go. Oh no! It's over! Lyrical Wonders times out at the end of stage 2, right at the last jump. And just like that, his tournament's over. He looks like he wasted a lot of time on the Rubik's run. And not just that, he had a very slow pace beforehand. Unfortunately, that just ate away at his time and, you know, it's just over. But a great sophomore appearance by Lyrical. Well, looking to top that run is Turtwig5943. On stage 1, he overcame his demons from last tournament, getting out of stage 1 for what looks to be the first time ever, because apparently he's a very good competitor. He just never seems to do very well, and you know, today's his chance. Once again, a solid run on stage 1. Last tournament went out on the rope swing on stage 1, so this is once again new territory for him, as it is for a lot of other people here today. Turtwig is on the sideways now. Second one shaky. Good so far. And oh, another sideways fail. Turtwig, he just comes up way too early on that 4th board and gets tipped off into the water. Here's another surprising clear from this tournament. Astronomite, also a newcomer making his first appearance, but he's pretty well known around the community. Hosts his own competition just like most people, and today he's looking for a great newcomer performance. He's gonna run on to the bridge jump, grab the rope, slide to safety. Yes, he will. Salmon ladder. Once again, this obstacle and the sideways have proved to be a bit of an issue for our competitors so far. No real in between. It's pretty much this obstacle or bust. Well, Astronomite's about to get his crack at it. He is currently face to face with sideways. He gets the first jump, second, third. He's looking good so far, but he undershoots the 3rd one. And once again, the sideways takes out another competitor. This is proving to be a real issue for our challengers so far. Bluefill was probably one of the most entertaining runs on stage 1 we have ever seen. Probably even more entertaining than Grant's iconic stage 1 fling from last tournament. So I'm once again looking forward to seeing what he has on stage 2, being one of the 9 newcomers to make it. Once again, Bluefill did an amazing 360 on the Great Wall for absolutely zero reason. So, and besides that, he also had just a super smooth run. He's struggling a little bit right now with the salmon ladder. He's really struggling, but he gets up. Didn't waste too much time. He's gonna just keep moving forward. Bluefill jumps a little bit. moving across sideways. He's gonna get past the spot that Astronomite failed at, and he makes it. Bluefill only the second person to beat it, and now he's gonna be the second person to try Rubik's Run, and he's also going to be the second person to beat this as well. Bluefill trying to get back to the spider walk. No one's beaten the spider walk yet, technically. But he's just flying up it. Plenty of time left. Bluefill is gonna be the first second stage clear of the tournament. Bluefill from nowhere. Who expected Bluefill of all people to be the first person to clear the second stage? Because it was not me. A great run from him. And we'll be seeing him on stage 3. Last tournament, FreeMMO Direct came up so close to beating stage 1. He wanted it so badly, which is why today his stage 1 breakthrough is going to be a big deal for him. Once again, FreeMMO Direct has become kind of a Halo fanatic, becoming one of the top competitors on the Halo scene right now, as one of the first keyboard and mouse players, really. So he's extremely talented. He's good at most things he does. Free also showing that he's still got that Roblox skill. Oops, struggling a little bit, but he still flew up the salmon ladder relatively quickly. Free coming over to the sideways. People have been having trouble with this one. It's the first. Oh, he just missed the first jump. And that's it. Free's out. A shocking failure from Free. He missed the very first jump on sideways. And I'm sure he's going to be feeling that one. Norwegian last tournament, just like Free, came up very close to beating stage 1. Came up short right at the very end. I think he was also timing out at the same time, but that doesn't really matter. Norwegian once again this tournament broke through, got that first stage clear. Now he's on stage 2, and he's looking to become the third person to at least beat sideways, because people, once again, this one's been a killer so far. A lot of athletes have been going down on it. And it looks like we're gonna have another face-to-face rematch with it right here. Here he goes. Gets that first jump. He gets past where Free fell. And he's smooth so far, a little shaky. He gets that. And he's through. Norwegian, third person to beat it. Onto Rubik's Run. Oh no, he jumped from the front of that Rubik's Cube and... Oh no. You gotta make sure those are even. He jumped from the very front and just basically walked down on it, and that was it. From the second obstacle to the second stage, Kogi of Wisdom became our 10th clear of the tournament at number 80. In his second appearance, he's looking to just keep improving. Once again, he's had probably the biggest change in result that we've seen yet. Once again, he failed the second obstacle being the log grip in tournament 1. So Kogi with that, what fish is that? I forget what it's called. I remember seeing it in Nemo. That's besides the point. Kogi is making, he's struggling. Making it up the salmon ladder a little bit slower than most people, but he still has a shot to clear if he can get through sideways quick enough. Kogi taking his time, seriously, on that 4th board. And it's not very smart to go to that one sideways. Probably go to it forward, and just like that, it tipped on him. Kogi's out once again. If RNW competitors were stocks, this is someone I would invest in. This is Yizam1. He cleared stage 1 extremely smoothly, almost 0 mistakes on his run. Just one of my just favorite runs from stage 1. Besides Bluefill, that was honestly iconic. That's besides the point. Yizam1 up the salmon ladder, struggling a little bit. It's not going to bother him too much though. He's still getting up to the top. And he's going to click the bar and he's through. Yizam1 is going onto the sideways now. And he makes the first transfer. Once again, this is like one of the big killers right now, is the sideways. He's going to get through it though, hopefully. Gets the last one. That's the easy one. Rubik's Run, we saw Norwegian go down here a few runs ago. He's taking his time on it. Yuzan using a lot of time. Metal spin. He's going to push it all the way around. He gets the dismount. Yuzan1 trying to become the second clear. Hopefully he doesn't go timeout right where Lyric does, but it's not gonna matter. He's got it. It's our second stage 2 clear, and we've already tied the record from last tournament. Granted, it's not very hard to beat. It was only 2. I'm just curious how many more people are going to fill it up. We got so many great competitors left. Gxlactic is going to be a top competitor to watch on stage 3 as well. Well, here's one I know people are looking forward to. It's Gxlactic. This man got a title for every competition I can think of. Maybe not every single one, but he has some pretty iconic titles under his belt. So he's looking just to claim another one. I mean, that's really just all he does. I'd be shocked if he doesn't win. So Andra climbing up the salmon ladder. He's gonna get all the way to the top. On the sideways. Once again, Gxlactic just cleared extremely easily. Andrew going with the forwards approach. It's called sideways for a reason, guys. I tell everybody this whenever they're like asking me how to do this. It's the first person I've seen completely beat it forwards. Andra, another Rubik's run attempt. Ooh, very shaky on that last one, but he's gonna get it. Andra, plenty of time left on a metal spin. Once again, this was a killer last tournament, but no one really seems to even care anymore. Andra through spider walk, taking his time now. He made his cushion for the rest of his run. He's just gonna take the time on the spider walk. It don't matter, and he makes it. Andra, our third clear, 2 in a row. And Gxlactic, a dominant performance on the second stage, and once again another competitor to look out for on the third stage. And Gxlactic looking for another title. Well, looking to hopefully become the third clear in a row, we have Chloe with the third best overall mini result during the mini competitions that we hosted. He's definitely someone I would look out for. So Chloe, he's an obvious as well as some of our other competitors. That's become a lot more common nowadays. Fun fact, he's also on my RNL team this season, playing for the Houston Iron Ninjas. So Chloe's looking just for some more practice right here. That's all he's doing, really. He's just getting some more practice in. And so far, you know, he's just now getting to the hard stuff. Sideways seems to be the make or break point of stage 2. So if you can get this, you'll probably be clean. Chloe, that's probably the quickest I've seen anybody do it. Once again with the forward strategy as well. Rubik's run, very low jump, but it doesn't matter. Or it might. He's struggling a little bit, but he gets it. Chloe through Rubik's run. Can he get the metal spin? Of course he can. Chloe's trying to make it 3 in a row. Very smooth so far. He's taking his time now a little bit. He's going. That's game. That's game. Chloe's number 3 in a row. That's 4 clears, 3 of them in a row. These competitors are really showing us how easy they can make stage 2 look. Last tournament, it demolished our competitors, but now the competitors are demolishing the stage. Chloe will be on stage 3. And also looking to be on stage 3 is our next competitor, Gxlactic. Another stage 1 competitor who is an hobbyist, and he's also good friends with Chloe. They often compete together at minis, like at the same time, like they'll run like back to back. So he knows what he's doing. He's also one of the, you know, deeper mini results guys. So he's also just a talented R&W competitor as well, clearly. Gxlactic making his way up the salmon ladder, a few slip ups, but it seems like everybody has a few missed run jumps, so it's normal. Is he going to go sideways on sideways? He is the first person to go sideways on sideways in a few minutes. Ooh, a little risky though. I don't like going to that middle board or the smaller board sideways. That one's a little bit scarier. Ooh, just runs across it. He has 20 seconds though. He's really got to make up some time. He's gonna have to fly through the spider walk. Gxlactic, if he wants a shot to clear, he's got to go now. 10 seconds, the klaxon's on. Gxlactic is trying to get through as quickly as he can before the time runs out. But he's gonna get to the top. He's gonna do it. He's going to become the 4th clear in a row, the 5th on stage 2 this tournament. An extremely clean run on stage 2. A little bit slower than everybody else so far. and he's going to be joining the 4 other athletes who have already cleared stage 2 on the 3rd stage coming up in a little bit. But keep in mind, we still have a lot of people left to go. This number still can change, and Gxlactic is just putting his name on the list. I'm here for it.
But good thing is I know that that I can clear this, so I'm just glad I'm getting back into this Roblox thing.
Last tournament, Faripu was one of the biggest shocks, easily going down very early on stage 1, so I'm curious to see how he does on stage 2. Faripu, oh my gosh! He almost just failed the first jump. Faripu loves to scare people, I guess, because that one was very scary. Heading up the salmon ladder, once again, he's competed on American Ninja Warrior on 2 separate seasons, and he's also one of the head people for the WNL, so he's a very busy man, if you do not know that. So I'm just glad that he's here. Once again, he's making easy work of the sideways. He said it's easy pickings, boy, and he gets through. Faripu, he's kind of got his pep in his step back. You know, that first tournament was kind of like his first tournament back in RNW in a long time, so I think he just needed a few months to practice, you know, get that pep back. And it looks like he's back, because he's about to almost clear stage 2, becoming our 5th clear in a row. Faripu, 10 seconds left though. He's gotta hurry a little. Oh my gosh! Faripu, no! And just like that, it's over. Faripu down on stage 2.
Yeah, it's just so hard for me to rotate the camera and get the jumps lined up right.
Which jump did you fail?
That one.
The confidence only ran so far for Faripu. I'm sure we'll see him back next time with even more pep in his step. Now we're on to the first of our 5 competitors who beat stage 1 in the last tournament. We're starting off with Robotic Pie. Last tournament, he got deep into stage 2, failing the Rattlesnake Run, which is not here this tournament. It was replaced by the final obstacle of last tournament, the Metal Spin. And we have a new balance obstacle on stage 2 being Rubik's Run. So if he can get there, gonna have another, you know, balance-esque obstacle that he has to beat. He seems to struggle with balance obstacles a little bit, but he's not struggling with the salmon ladder, that's for sure. Once again, we got another sideways attempt right here. Robotic Pie, sideways very quickly, moving at a very, oh, it tilts a little bit. No! Oh, he was going way too fast. That first board started to just rush that last one, and that was it. Robotic Pie down even earlier on stage 2 than last time. Well, once again, another pie, another possible success. This is Bowsy Pie. Once again, also failed Rattlesnake Run last tournament. He got very close to beating the 2nd stage. Today he plans to actually beat it. So Bowsy Pie, once again, kind of like Andra, he has just a bunch of titles. But no one's been able to claim the title of Steel Castle Champion yet, which is why I think everybody's recently been fighting for anybody can do it. It's probably Bowsy Pie. There's a very small list of people that I really think could do it, and he's on that list. Once again, last tournament, he kind of disappointed me with the late stage 2 exit, but you know, once again, he's getting back to that area where he failed. It was about right here when he failed Rattlesnake Run last tournament. It's not there anymore, so it doesn't bother him. Bowsy Pie on the spider walk with the oh my gosh! Bowsy Pie misses a jump on the spider walk, becoming our 2nd victim of it. Our 3rd if you include Lyric's timeouts. Just like that, Bowsy didn't get the climbing animation, slid off, and it's over. Bowsy Pie is eliminated once again on stage 2. Next tournament, Bowsy Pie is going to be back with a vengeance.
Get him over here.
We are not doing a leapfrog, bro.
Well, the only person who would actually set up an intro like this is Perfugi, aka Grant4424. Last tournament, becoming one of the 2 victims of the Metal Spin last tournament. It's still here and it's practically unchanged. So let's see if he can get back to it, get a little rematch going. Grant's just naturally one of the fastest Roblox competitors you can see. He just moves with such an urgency that you don't realize that he's going fast. Last tournament, he did have the fastest time on stage 1. He didn't have it this tournament, but if he wanted to get it, he easily could have. He did end up having, like, he struggled with the Great Wall a little bit, so he's on the sideways so far. And he's off the sideways! Grant, down on stage 2. All of our veterans, people that have been here before, are all struggling with this stage as well. Grant down on stage 2 once again. Now we're on to the big dogs. Conductive Arrow, one of 2 competitors who beat stage 2 last tournament. So you'd expect to see him back this tournament. Once again, one of the strongest competitors when it comes to R&W right now. He's been on top for years, and when you hear the name Longshot Arrow 77, you know what's about to happen. He's planning to get some revenge on the 3rd stage as he failed the Wingnut Alley last tournament, which is still here and is completely unchanged from tournament 1. He's making his way up the salmon ladder right now, which some people have struggled with. He's falling back down. Conductive Arrow is wasting a little bit of time right now. He still has a shot to clear, but he's gonna have to be flawless throughout the rest of his run. Long shot, Conductive Arrow, whatever you, that was a scary looking jump, but he made it. He's gonna go forward right here or sideways. I hate when people do that jump sideways, but it's all right. A little flingy, but he's cool. Conductive Arrow, he's gotta be perfect right here. Oh, he jumps too early. Conductive Arrow's down on stage 2. Perhaps one of the biggest shocks we've seen yet. Last tournament's 2nd place competitor down on stage 2 on an obstacle that almost no one's failed. Hopefully next tournament he'll be able to get his mojo back. Well, with 1 competitor left, you have to know who it is. Number 100, Flodos. The man, the myth, the robot. He's back on stage 2, looking for some revenge on stage 3. Last tournament, he iconically failed the dismount of the 3rd stage. He can easily get back there, but if he wants a shot at it again, he has to beat the brand new stage 2. Once again, a lot of people have been struggling with different parts of the course. Earlier, it looked like it was going to be a clean sweep for the rest of our competitors, with 4 of them clearing in a row, but we're kind of back to where we started, with a lot of people having mixed failures around the course. So far though, Flodos once again being a robot, getting through the sideways very easily. 30 seconds left, plenty of time to clear. Wow, that's probably the quickest I've seen anybody get through Rubik's Run. Flodos is gonna push that metal spin chain, and he's through. 20 seconds left to clear. Flodos is going through the spider walk. He's almost through. All he has to do is finish, make the jump, and he's through. Flodos is going back to the 3rd stage for the 2nd tournament in a row, looking to defend his title of our golden competitor. Flodos made stage 2 look too easy. Look at him pointing it back at the final stage. He wants it so bad. And we'll be back with stage 3 in just a second. There are only 6 competitors left in the competition, and all of them are vying for a chance to reach the Steel Castle, waiting for them on stage 4. But before they can do that, they must face stage 3. There have only been 2 attempts on this course, and now there's about to be 6 more. While stage 3 looks somewhat similar to last tournament, there are a few changes that have happened since then, with 3 new obstacles. First of which being the arm rings, where you have to slide the rings across the track and reach up to a bar, where you will start the next obstacle, the cheese wall. After that is Wingnut Alley, which ended Conductive Arrow's tournament last time. The Wingnuts go straight into the ultimate cliffhanger, where there is an extended section that we have added to this tournament to make it even harder. Following that, we have the flying bar, which has been moved from the 2nd position all the way to the 5th. Then there's a new one, the vertical limit try. You have to jump across the small platforms to reach the other side. The final obstacle of stage 3 is the return of the crooked slider. This obstacle is the exact same as it was in the first tournament. competitors will have no time limit on stage 3. This is about beating the course. If you are able to beat this stage, you have earned your opportunity to attempt the Steel Castle. Stage 3 is just about to begin. We have our first competitor ready to go. Kicking out the third stage is somewhat of a dark horse in this competition. We have Bluephil unexpectedly clearing stage 2, unexpectedly clearing stage 1 as well. Number 56, Bluephil, the newcomer, just wants to put on a show for our competitors. That's all he plans to do. I'm curious how deep he's gonna get. Once again, there's a lot of changes on stage 3 that were not here last tournament. Starting off with the arm rings. You have a 17-second time limit on this obstacle. If you take more than 17 seconds, you lose grip of those rings. And so far, he's making short work of this obstacle. Almost at the end. And he gets through. Next obstacle, also not from last tournament. This is the cheese wall. Gotta get through the holes in the wall. I'm about halfway through! Bluephil slips off at the end. And we're not off to a great start on the third stage. We already have one down on the second obstacle. Looking to push past where he just fell. We have Yizam1, another newcomer this tournament. Stage 3 being kind of ran by newcomers. We have 5 newcomers on stage 3. Once again, he beat stage 2 pretty easily. Yizam1. He's gonna look to tackle the arm rings. Here he goes. Gonna start hopping over those bars. Some of them go lower, some of them go above. He's actually moving pretty quickly right now. He's actually doing a good job. And he's at the end now. And we just saw Bluephil go down here. He goes down even quicker. Yizam1 just instantly just clips off the side. He just rotates himself off. That makes for our second failure there. What just happened? Yizam1 is out. Well, you know, we had a 4-person clear streak on stage 2. Let's try not to have a 4-person fail streak on the second obstacle of stage 3. Someone who was part of that clear streak being Gxlactic. Let's see what he's got. Once again, too many titles to count. Such a strong competitor when it comes to R&W. He's one of the best of all time for a reason. And he's about to show you why. So far, Gxlactic making short work. Arm rings actually struggling a little bit right now. If he wants a shot to beat it, gotta go soon. Really? Okay. He is getting really close right there. He's about to get started on the cheese wall. Whew! Very close jump right there. Another close jump. And no! And Gxlactic's down as well. That's our third cheese wall fail. And just like that, we're through half of our competitors on stage 3. And Gxlactic saw another easy title to put under his belt, but unfortunately, he's taken out just like everybody else so far, joining Bluephil and Yizam1 in the mud pit. Unfortunately, this is over for him. We only got 3 more people that can help change this around, and one of them being Cloy. We're already halfway through all of our stage 3 runs, so if we want to see something special, someone's got to pull it out real soon. Cloy became the 4th clear on stage 2. And he's hoping to become the first clear on stage 3 ever. Let's see what he's got. Number 87, Cloy, the newcomer. One of 5 newcomers on stage 3. 5 of 6 competitors on stage 3 are newcomers. Very smooth start on the arm rings. Just working his way along. This is just the warm-up, guys. This is not like, you know, you're supposed to fail it. It's just, you know, you got to get through this one. And he's through. Cheese wall. Let's see if he can do it. No one's beaten this obstacle yet. Weird backwards technique. Whoa! What in the J-toe was that? That was an impressive movement. I have never seen anything like that before. And he's through. We have our first clear of the cheese wall. And now we're going to get back into some familiar territory. It's the return of the Wingnut Alley. Last tournament taking out Longshot Arrow 77, aka Conductive Arrow. Can he beat this obstacle? This is the jump he failed as well, but it will not take out Cloy. Cloy looking for some big air right here. He gets it very easily. Last move. Can he get it? Making lots of extra swings. He's been here before. He gets that last one. Now the start of the ultimate cliffhanger starts on a cliffhanger ledge now. You go straight into it. He has to make this wrap, and he gets it. He has to make a flip, 180 degree flip. And now another wrap. And then you start the ultimate cliffhanger. Here we go. We've been here before. This is all familiar territory. We've all seen this one before. Another weird technique it looks like from Cloy. He's pulling out. Oh! That was scary. He's pulling out a lot of strategies right now. He's going to get a big jump right here. That's one. Can he get this next one? That's two. Cloy deep into stage 3. Only one person has beaten the ultimate cliffhanger before him. And now it's 2. Cloy on the flying bar. This has been moved back from the second obstacle position from last tournament. Ooh! The bar's under the cradle. But he's good now. Vertical limit. This one's brand new. Never before seen obstacle. You have to jump on the ledges as they fall. He's just going to go for it. Cloy! And he's through! Cloy's going to be the first person to attempt the cricket slider since Tournament 1. The last person to attempt it obviously was Flodos, who went down right at the end. Cloy's going to hop on. Start pushing that bar along the track. Remember, you have to avoid those parallel pipes that will stop the bar from moving. Cloy slowly edging that bar across the track. Everybody's at the edge of their seats. He's coming across the second vertical bar right now. Has a little bit of a swing going. Needs to stop that swing. Needs to calm it down. He's going to start pushing it to the right. Pushes it. No! He pushed the bar too hard. He was trying to get that ball around that pipe. And just like that, it's over. He pushed it way too hard. I'd be lying if I say Cloy's run was not perfect up until that point. Everything went his way. He just got a little unlucky on that crooked slider. And unfortunately, ended his first tournament on Steel Castle. Luckily, his good friend Gxlactic is up next. He's rounding up our group of newcomers as the 5th one to run stage 3. The only other person that will run after him being Flodos, as he's competed in the last tournament. Cloy has unlocked a path for Gxlactic. All he has to do is just follow the same blueprint. He had a very impressive run, and Gxlactic is an impressive competitor as well. Now, Cloy did have one of the slowest times on stage 2, but his stage 1 time makes up for it being plenty faster than most people. Once again, Gxlactic a little bit slower on the arm rings, but it doesn't really matter as this obstacle is about patience. It's all about patience, and he's gonna start the cheese wall once again. 3 other people have failed this one so far. And oh my gosh, Gxlactic becomes the 4th! What is with this obstacle? Almost every newcomer except for Cloy has failed it. Longshot Arrow 77 is even joining him in the water. Lots of shock right now. And just like that, there's only one man left that has a shot to beat stage 3. Gonna go for the dismount on the pipe slider. And he goes for it. No! Flodos comes up short. He grabbed everybody's attention out of nowhere. An unlikely success story that nobody saw coming. With this being his second third stage appearance already, Flodos is looking to continue his reign of supremacy on top of this comp. Once again, he's back on stage 3, this time as the final competitor to run it. The last man standing, Flodos, he's just charging straight into stage 3. That's what we like to see. While Flodos is a top competitor, he's unfamiliar with the first 2 obstacles, just like everybody has been so far. I am, of course, worried about him on the cheese wall. The arm rings are going to pose no threat to him. Let's see what he has for the cheese ball. Straight into it. He's just moving though. He's jumping back very far. He's gonna get through. Flodos becomes the second person through it easily. Just running through it almost. He's been here before. The rest of this is gonna be things that he's seen before. The only other new obstacle for him is going to be the vertical limit try, as well as the additional section in the ultimate cliffhanger. Once again, his ultimate goal is to get back to his nemesis, the crooked slider. Wingnuts should pose no threat to him, just like last tournament. Gets that fourth and final wingnut. Now he's going to go for the final part of this obstacle. He has to get this wrap and start the ultimate cliffhanger. He gets it. Quickly gets that jump. Wrapping around, and he's going to start back on the ultimate cliffhanger. Once again, he's been here before. This should pose no threat to him. So some far jumps. Last one, and he gets it. Flodos just walking through the stage. Once again, we call him the robot for a reason. He's about to start the flying bar. He beat this one last tournament, so he's seen it before. That's one jump. And that's two. Flodos. Vertical limit try. The only person who's beaten this obstacle right now is Chloe, who has already gotten to the crooked slider. If Flodos can get there, we'll have a serious rematch right now. Probably the most anticipated rematch of this entire tournament. Flodos looking to start vertical limit. Here he goes. And no! He misses the jump to the final ledge. And just like that, Steel Castle Tournament 2 is over. Flodos walks off right before he can jump to the final ledge. Easily the biggest shock of this entire tournament. Flodos down one obstacle before he can get to his rematch, leaving Chloe as the farthest run of the tournament. Another tournament of Steel Castle has come to a close, and once again there is no major successes. 100 competitors tried, and in the end they all fell victim to the Steel Castle course. But coming soon, another opportunity will rise. Steel Castle Tournament 3 is soon. Please join the Discord server in the description if you want some more information on it. Well, once again, 100 tried and 100 failed. The Steel Castle course remains undefeated. While there's been progress in numbers, with 20 people clearing, which is double the amount of people who cleared the first stage in the last tournament, that doesn't mean we got any deeper into the course. With triple the amount of stage 3 attempts, only 2 people were even able to beat the second obstacle on it. We're gonna have to wait till next tournament to see if anybody can get any deeper into the competition. Wow guys, so I'd just like to thank y'all so much, man. I don't think y'all realize how fun this stuff is to me. Like, yeah, man, I had a great time building this competition, lots of help. I'd also once again like to thank all the sponsors. I'm gonna read them all out to you right now. So we have LyricalWonders and his competition Dooze Warrior, JamiDerino, who has her competition Robloxian Sasuke, Eels with Eelbro Warrior, Cyrus 08 UK with Cyrus Sasuke, Gxlactic says hi with Craft Warrior, Blaze with his competition that I don't even know is going to happen, Robloxian Ninja Warrior, and Blue Tide with both Blue Ninja Warrior and Roblox Ninja League. He paid for both. Once again, thank you to all the sponsors. Y'all don't realize how much that helps me out, you know. As for help with this tournament, I had a lot of people helping me out. I'd like to give a special thanks to Blue Tides with some of the building help, as well as a few editing things. Kazdi with the graphics. The graphic on stage 1 and the timer graphic is made by Kazdi. BlueTides came in with the actual timer. He actually made that for me, as well as a whole list of other people that will also be included at the end of the credits. As you can see right now, you can see the 100 people that ran the course. Yeah, man, Tournament 3. I didn't think I'd get this far. I thought I'd give up on this by now. Tournament 3, I'm going to attempt to do this around the same time I hosted Tournament 1. So let's aim for Thanksgiving-ish. And we're just gonna get Tournament 3 on. Alright, I think that's all from me. I'm gonna peace out. And thank y'all for watching. See y'all soon.